Right then, let's have a look at this thing. This is the 1000 Black Edition.
So folks, we are on this beautiful baby here, which is the Black Edition on the CB1000R with a quick shifter, all the bits and pieces. Beautiful blue tank, I really like that. You can get it in blue or in black. Silver front forks, with the blue brakes at the front, and with a mono spring arm at the back, which looks absolutely amazing. This bike is ready to in, so we can give it the beans and really looking forward to it. So let's get going on this. Slightly hand over. Feels light already. The TFT screen looks really nice. Let's get my navigation on again. But in fact, I think I'm just going to go to Langham and head out the back roads if I will, because I know there are no cameras out that direction. And let's get this camera on. Come on, baby. That's wrong. That's the top one. There we go. Right. That is us. Right. Just do a check. Oh yes, big difference. I just got off the 650 and it was nice, but nothing over special or over amazing. And now I'm on the lever bike. Beautiful screen, I do like that. I think I'm going to like this bike. That didn't hit the right gear. Maybe this was the parking, whatever happened there. I might have to be making it getting more smoothly with my gear changes. That doesn't happen again. So it's not easy. Come along. My God. Anyway, sitting on it, I noticed immediately that the seating position is pretty sportier. I can feel the bike a little bit of a sportier position. Rightio folks, I just realised that my camera had packed up on me just there. Just to let you know, it's a GoPro and it'll be my last GoPro. So I don't know what I do have on footage, but I'm going to start up the bike again, and just in case you didn't hear the bike earlier on, I just want to start it up. There we go, neutral. Beautiful sounding. Just go down to the back, hear that exhaust. Burble, burble, burble. Beautiful sculptured wheels. One-sided swinging arm. Great brakes on this bike, great clutch on this bike. I'll just tell you, great everything. It's a Honda. I can feel the quality. The front brakes are just incredibly good. The road holding seems fantastic. The entire bike is a totally different bike to the... Let's get this camera going as well. Side stand is up now, and let's get moving on it. I have it in sports mode, and it is only wonderful. My God, this bike is fast. Let's just check out the brakes. Oh my God, the brakes are just amazing. Beautiful road holding. Oh yes, I could get used to this bike, I really could. This is a little beauty. Sneaky overtake here. No issues there whatsoever. I have my little turnaround spot up there. That camera seems to be working now. Just to summarise, this bike is really nice. There's a comfortable enough seat. It's hard. It's got a hard padding, but it is comfortable enough. I have plenty of room to move around on it. My legs are not cramped. And look at the way you're able to maneuver this thing. Absolutely no problem, no issues whatsoever. Right, we'll make our way back. Quick shifter is Sublime. Absolutely gorgeous, this bike. So let's mellow it out a little bit. Suspension feels like quality, it really does. No issues there whatsoever. Just tip it into the corners and it flows around them. Up down the quick shifter, as smooth as you can get. This is a bike you can really overtake nicely on as well. It has plenty of power down below, plenty of grunt. That's what was missing on the 650, absolutely. I didn't like the feeling of the 650 much either. Let's go.
this bike has enough power with 145 brake horsepower. Now I can feel it wallowing a little bit at the back. Just a tiny bit, but it could just be the setup. Might have to harden up the suspension, the preload at the back, just a tick to get it just perfect. Oopsie daisy. Let's have a look to see if there's any more bicycles. You really do have to watch out for cars pulling out like that. Check for bicycles first. No bicycles. Oops, there's something there. Oh, lovely bike to ride. Sublime. I love the clear air as well that I'm getting. I'm just getting force on my body, force on my helmet. Nothing which is annoying. In fact, in the summertime, a naked bike is only gorgeous to drive because the air just flows through your jacket. You can open your vents on your helmet and with no issues there. These screens, if they're big enough and good enough, they are fantastic. But if you get buffeting around the top of your helmet, it can be very annoying. Now I do notice in sports mode it does get a little bit jerky, the throttle, just a tiny bit. So let's get back to standard. There's rain there now. Oh, that's get it out of rain straight away. Standard mode. Does it go in on its own or do you have to pull the clutch? You pull the clutch once and it's in. Yes, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Has a lovely feeling to it, this bike. So I'm going to see if I can do a slippery here. Clutch is light. I did ask about the free play in the clutch. Now if you can see that there, folks, that is free play. Honda say that is normal. I don't like it too much. I prefer less free play, but there might be a reason for it. I don't know. Now let's talk about buzziness. I'm not actually getting any buzziness. I got none on the motorway. There's very little buzziness through the pegs. No buzziness through the handlebars. And it just makes this bike a very enjoyable ride. I wonder would I be faster than this Porsche? It's an old one. So I would probably be faster than it. And you'd probably hold me up. Anyway, I really thoroughly enjoyed this ride out here. Oh, come on. All the traffic out today. May as well sit back and relax and enjoy the drive. I have my head beamers on again. Turn them off. I can imagine you can do a fairly long trip on this bike as well without any issues. I think for certain it has good overtaking capabilities. It really does. It's not a slouch. It's not a slouch. And what I like about it as well, it has good low down grunt too. I can't see anything. Just as well it didn't go. Could be splattered on the front of that Mercedes truck. Nobody needs that. Right, well, what do we have? We've a great bike here. We have a good bike with good road holding, good road manners, nice suspension, fantastic brakes, a very flexible engine, strong engine at that, comfortable ride. Recording has stopped on this. I don't know what's going on with my cameras today, folks, but I seem to be getting all sorts of problems. I think we just turn off the Insta. That's it there. And hope for the best that my GoPro doesn't pack up on me as well, because I really would like to give you this footage. Stuck behind this horrible smelly truck. Where is he going to? So we head back to Frankfurt and collect the CBF600. Will I make a promise to the guy? I don't think I will. I'm going to think about it. One, I haven't sold the GS yet. Oops, oh, a bit too hot in there. Oh yes. Great road holding. Beautiful. No issues with road holding on this bike. A lot nicer feel going fast on this bike than on the 650, definitely. That was walling around a little bit, and you can definitely feel the better quality parts on this bike because it just feels totally solid here. I'm getting a lot of air and I'm getting pushed back, but it's relatively clean air and it's not bothering me because it's actually cooling me down nicely. So you can cruise nicely on this bike at around about 140, 150 if you wish to do so. Now looking back in my right mirror, I have some vibrations in the mirror, but not my left mirror. Oh, funny. Haven't heard that before. Either both of them vibrate. It just could be then the mirror mount or something like that. We'd have to have a look at it. So, acceleration on the motorway, absolutely sublime. You can really feel that you're on a litre bike. That extra 350 cc's makes all the difference. Now I can understand why you want more power if you want, because I'm now using most of the power. I'm flat out and a little bit jerky the throttle, even in standard mode here now. But honestly, I could do this all day at this speed on the motorway. No major issues really. I have the feeling that the brakes would stop me as well. Let's go a little bit faster. Small little bit of a wheel wobble or front wobble there, but I mean that's only because you do have a lot of air rushing around you and push the bike to and from. Nothing major, nothing to be disturbed about. Very solid on the road, this bike here. Very solid. Even at high speeds on the motorway now, as you can see, I'm not having any issues at all. You might have issues hearing me. I'm not having any driving issues here whatsoever. Quite relaxed here sitting on the bike. I mean, it's not GS relaxed, where you can do 150, 160, sit back and listen to music. Beethoven, if you want to. But I must say, if I had the choice, I would definitely spend the £5,000 extra on this lovely bike and not get the 650, which is not a bad bike, ladies and gentlemen, don't get me wrong. It's a good little bike, but it's not this. This is another category, and I'm really enjoying it, really am. Set of panniers on the back of it, fairly choppy on the throttle. You might be able to map that out. It does catch me out now and again, but it could actually just be the very light throttle. And going over these bumps here, you just give it a little squeeze and it propels you forward. So this speed is a lot more comfortable. In fact, $110, $120 is probably the perfect speed for this bike on the motorway. Yes folks, it is a naked bike. So what have I not talked about? The ergonomics, absolutely perfect. I'm 180 centimeters and I sit on this beautifully. My legs are not too cramped up. I'm leaning forward a little bit, getting counterbalanced by the wind from the front. So in fact I've got very little weight on my wrists. The suspension is hard but sporty, but not a major issue, honestly. Comfortable enough to do a long trip on it anytime. Quick shifter, look at that. On down the third. Lovely, lovely bubbly. They don't look well, these people who are standing at the traffic lights begging. They just don't look well. You'd feel sorry for them. Here I am chatting about a bike I'd like to buy, spend money on it, and here they are begging for money for food. So, but what can you do? Aren't we lucky? Aren't we lucky? Right, I can get my legs down absolutely perfectly planted. I think I forgot that one. Perfect size. Nothing intimidating about it. A little bit choppy, the throttle. Neutral, dead easy to find. Pop it straight in. The little N sign there is a little bit small. I mean, the screen is a little bit small, I think, but some of the stuff down below there is quite hard to read, and then it's fairly cramped as well down there as well. I wasn't able to use it. I didn't understand it. So we're doing a slippery here. I do like the sound of this bike. It sounds very fruity and sounds sporty enough. Yeah, great bike. Looking down now on the tank there, this wide tank is just lovely. Nicely sculptured. There's foil on it, anti-scrape, and that's a good thing. She had a little eyeball of the bike as well, so she must have liked it too. Yeah, I can feel the choppiness of that throttle here again at slow speeds. I don't really mind that sort of thing. A little choppy just feels alright to me. I wonder what a sports exhaust would feel like on this thing. Well, I must say I did thoroughly enjoy this bike.